Hello everyone, this is Cosmonautica, and as short of a clip as I can today, I'm going to try to present to you all you basically need to know about research and science for that matter. Okay, so this is basically the solar system. We don't care about it. The way or the place you actually need to go is either on the ship, but we can't really access that from here, or over here in the open node sort of menu. So we have a lot of tabs of here we don't care about. We are going to care about research. Now, if you are or willing to do it, you want it, and you're most likely going to want to do it, nevertheless, you're going to need within your own ship a science room and a scientist to operate the room. You basically need two things. A crew member, which has science as a skill, it doesn't matter what level, and a science sort of a room, a compartment with science. You can you can get that from the beginning if I'm not wrong, but you need to have the space to actually implement it within the ship. Now that's all I'm going to say about sort of ship management. If you have those two, you're pretty much set. Now research wise, you have pretty much sort of three main areas of research. You have the solar system, which is as you're going to begin to play, your solar system is going to be divided within three parts: the inner ring, middle ring, and outer ring. The outer and the middle ring are not really going to be accessible. They're not going to know that much about planets or ships or that go around there or anything of the sorts. You're only going to have discovered the inner ring, and you're not going to need to actually research this one. You're going to have sort of little buttons over here that are already researched, because I already did that. Otherwise, these two would have been I would have been able to actually click them, and over here they would have shown me how much time would actually pass until, or units of time. So this is sort of the emblem for units of time, and this is the units. So 4 units of time at 0.7, almost 5 units of time. So for whatever I'm researching right now, and right now I'm actually researching sort of an element. I'm gonna go into that in a sec. Okay, so I would have just researched all this middle outer rings or whatever, even then you would have access to them like that. So otherwise it would have just been sort of great and stuff like that. Doesn't really matter. Okay, moving on. The galaxy. Now we are sort of over here, right? But we have other solar system that we can actually research and move into them and trade and whatever we want to do. To do that, you're going to need to research the certain quadrant of the galaxy. Now I'm not going to research this because I'm already researching something which pretty much took a long time, about 28 units of time if I'm not wrong. They can get to even further more than that, depending on what you're going to research. So if you're going to try to research something different, it's going to sort of nullify the last research that wasn't really finished yet. And the last tab for research is the rooms and facilities. This is what you can actually equip within your ship. Now all means all of this, or you can have them sort of filtered over here. So the living type of units you're going to need to research. You're going to have a few of them already opened as you're going to start the game to outfit your ship, but other parts of them or upgrades to those I guess spaces within the ship, so the upgrades and some of those things that you're going to put in your ship, they need to be researched. Now over here we can actually sort of part this type of research in two ways. You have the upgrades and the research you need to do to actually have that sort of unit. So for instance, if you want to have Cosido's quad cabin or whatever that's called, you're going to research these two elements. Now there's already researched, I already have them, I don't need to research them anymore. They're of a different color when they're not, and when you're going to research one of these elements, it's not going to research it only for the sort of module you actually wanted to get. It's going to research that same element for all the other recipes that go within their I guess recipe or research sort of pattern or whatever you want to call it. So over here we have three actually modules that have as a component or as a part within the research this element. If you're going to go on the other one, you're going to have different other sort of modules that you're going to use within your ship. And as we can see over here, this is an element that is not actually, right now at least, researched. By the end of it, you're going to pretty much research everything, and you're only going to keep your research guy and the science module within your ship if you're going to go within other parts of the galaxy to research other inner or middle or outer rings and other parts of the galaxy, because the rest, the rooms, are pretty much going to be already researched. Okay, so keeping that in mind, this over here are going to be what you're going to research to get the module, to have it, to put it within your ship. And this research is over here, which is not necessary to be made from only one element. They are sort of upgrades that have more than one element, and you're going to need to research them individually. These are actually upgrades for this module. So let's see what it actually says. So, increases hacking efficiency during space fights. This is for Ubercode Hacken Center. So Hack Center. So if I already have this upgrade, I'm going to have an increased hacking time apparently. And this other one will reveal solar map ship information. So if I'm going to have this module installed and probably a hacker, and I'm going to make this research, I'm going to see the solar system I'm in, most likely all of them that I'm going to be in, without actually going to the solar system and researching it. Okay, that's about it on the type of research that you can actually do. So you have the solar one for the rigs, you have the galaxies for other solar systems or other quadrants, and you have the room and facilities which you can go and research so you can actually outfit them within your ship. You also have weapons and upgrades to weapons. I'm almost done them all, although I don't really have them. I only have this element which you can actually find it in other parts, including this one that I've just talked about with seeing the solar system directly. We're going to need to go a bit within this over here. Now, how does this measures of time actually pass? Well, the easiest way to do it is to speed it up. But if you're going to stay in on a planet, on a sort of a hub or a space hub or whatever you're going to call space station, time will pass, but you're not going to win anything. You're just going to lose money, time will just pass, and that's going to be about it. So it's not going to be all that efficient. It's good to do or just play as you wish. You want to be a tradesman, you want to be a pirate, you want to be, I don't know, a taxi driver to haul people from there and there. Maybe you want to do them both, haul goods and people. Maybe you want to be a smuggler, so trading illegal goods, and so on and so forth. Doesn't matter. Do your gameplay, and when the research is actually done, it's going to pop up on the screen anyways. You're going to have actually an option to move you directly over here. Just already know a bit what you want to research again. You click it and put it to research as it is. Your science guy is going to do his job by himself. So basically that's about it. As how much units of time can actually pass, you're going to have some small elements that are going to be easily to research. And you're going to have the big ones, like for instance, this is going to take 28 measures of time. You also, and this is going to be like maybe the best tip or trick that I'm ever going to give you in this clip at least, all the way to the science sort of module, which is somewhere around here. Where in God's name is it? It doesn't really matter where it is actually, to be honest. I think this is... Yeah, this is it. Neureka Scilab. So basically, you're gonna want this, the quick tech thingy. So you're gonna want to research this too as fast as you can, because this sort of upgrade is going to give improved technological research speed, and I must say, it will improve them. Not by that much. Maybe they're not going to get halved as time units, but you will feel the difference. It is important, to be honest with you. Okay. So with that being said, more than just, and it's not worth it to actually finish this research to speed up timing so you can actually see it. You're just going to pop up something on the middle of the video, of the screen. You're just going to click go back to research, and you're going to pick something else, and that's going to be about it. So if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I guess I'm going to see you guys around. Until next time.